Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I would like to start a new series type of thing on my channel, and I'm going to call it my makeup wishlist. A lot of people on YouTube are doing these types of videos in their own setup and stuff, and of course I'm going to give it my own twist, but the idea is really very simple. So I would like to share with you the products that I have on my makeup wishlist and kind of discuss with you in the comment section below what you think about my wishlist. Do you have any of these products, what you thought about them? Maybe you're going to enable me to get them, or maybe you're going to convince me that they're really not worth it. I'm going to try to do this every couple of months, and I'm going to try to keep the list of products up to 10 so that we don't have to sit here for 2 hours to discuss what I would really like to have. And this is really products that I want to have, so chances are very high that more than 50% of these I will end up getting, and some of these may actually be something that I have already purchased and it's on its way to me. My idea is to have the makeup wishlist video, and then a month or two later I will follow that up by an update and let you know the products that I did end up getting and what I thought about them. Without further ado, let's just jump into the products that are on my current wish list. So I'm going to scooch a little bit to this side so that I have enough space on this side of the screen, because I'm going to insert pictures of all the products that I'm going to talk about. So the first product that I have on my wishlist, and by the way, if I'm like looking down and not at the camera, it's because I'm either looking at a picture of the product on my phone or at my list that I have here in front of me. So the very first product on my makeup wishlist is this guy. I don't think it's any surprise to any of you that the Kat Von D 10-year anniversary palette is on the top of my wishlist at the moment. Not only is it at the top of my wishlist, but it's also currently on its way to me. I don't have any desire to own any of her permanent line palettes, so the Shade and Light and the Glimmer Shade and Light or something of the sort, because those seem thoroughly boring. But this one, oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Just look at that packaging. Like the packaging only is like a piece of art that you would like to collect. And not only is the packaging beautiful, I mean, if the packaging was beautiful but the insides were not, I would not have bought this palette. But look at the insides of this. This screams my name and has my name written all over it. So I cannot wait to get this palette. It should be here this week, hopefully. And as soon as it arrives, Amber and I are doing another collab, like 3 looks with this palette. So you are going to see definitely a tutorial with this palette. Oh, sorry, Hubs wants me to check something for him. Alright, where was I? So the second product on my wishlist is also a eyeshadow palette, and that is from Dose of Colors. They have like a whole series of these palettes, and the one that I want is the Sassy Siennas. If you've seen my disappointing products, you know that I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Dose of Colors. I really want to love them, but I still haven't found a product that I really enjoy from them. They have a bunch of those, like the Blushing Berries and the Baked Browns and the whatnot, but I think that the Sassy Siennas is the one that really speaks to me. I don't know, I know it's like I know that half of it is like boring brown shades, but like that shade, the second one, that's a little bit like that coral orange shade. Oh, this looks so beautiful and I really want to have it. And people have been like really raving about the formula of these, so I'm really hoping that this is going to be my first product from Dose of Colors that I really enjoy. The third product on my wishlist is also something that is already on its way to me, and those are the new Urban Decay High Shine lip glosses. The ones that I ordered are Fireball and Midnight Cowgirl, because I do not like lip glosses with a lot of like pigment to them, because I don't have very defined lip lines, so anything that's really too bright and colorful will definitely bleed. But these two colors look really beautiful. Fireball looks like a peachy base with like pink shimmer to it, and Midnight Cowgirl is also a little bit in that peach family, but it has like a gold shimmer to it. So I really hope those are going to look beautiful, especially in the summer, over lipsticks of like similar colors or something. Okay, the fourth product on my wish list is lipsticks from this brand. This is Pessimal Cosmetics, and they have the most beautiful like vintage packaging to them, and I've heard a lot about the formula on these lipsticks, especially from Iris on Instagram. I'm going to link Iris's Instagram in the description box below. She has the most beautiful swatches of all the Pessimal lipsticks, or at least like a bunch of them. and she highly recommends them for the formula, so I'm really curious to try this. And I'm kind of hesitating whether I want to try a red or some other shade, but the reds, they just speak to me, and they're like such a classic, and if you pair classic red with the vintage lipstick, it kind of just seems like a marriage made in heaven. So I really want to try one of these, and I'm very curious if you've ever tried this and what you thought about them. Okay, the fifth product on my wish list is another eyeshadow palette, and I briefly mentioned that in my makeup haul recently that I had a Pat McGrath palette sitting in my Sephora cart. So the eyeshadow palette that I have sitting in my cart is this one. I don't really know how it's called. I think it's called the Sublime 2. I just call it the green palette, one of the big eyeshadow palettes. I'm in such inner conflict because of this eyeshadow palette, you have no idea. So the thing is, when the Kat Von D 10-year anniversary palette came out, I was completely like, okay, I'm going to do it. Doesn't matter how much it's going to cost me, I'm going to do it. I'm going to order the Pat McGrath one and the Kat Von D one. And I was just, ready to pull the trigger on it. And then to my utter disappointment, Sephora refused to ship the 10-year anniversary palette to me, so I had to go through the Kat Von D website. But that meant that I could go through all the steps with the Pat McGrath palette and see how much only that palette is going to cost me. And the thing is, with shipping and customs included, I will have to pay 150 euros to get that palette here. And there's just something inside of me which doesn't quite think that I should be paying 150 euros for an eyeshadow palette with only 10 eyeshadows in it. And I'm so conflicted. I really don't know what to do. I really want to try Pat McGrath eyeshadows, but I really don't want to pay ridiculous, outrageous, nonsensical amounts of money for it. You know what I mean? So the thing is, she released also these smaller eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to put one of them here on the screen. And I would have totally gone for one of those if two of them weren't totally boring neutrals. And one of them was more like a pinky purpley type of thing, and that's not also really my type of shades. And the problem is, the Sublime palette has this corner with 4 eyeshadows right on the edge with the so-called special formula. They're super glittery and they're super reflective, and they're supposed to be something not of this world. And I really want to try this particular formula, and none of the small palettes had any eyeshadow with that particular formula. So I'm thinking, should I buy one of the big ones and just, get it over with my curiosity? Or should I maybe just wait until she releases a smaller palette that features some of these special eyeshadows? The conflict is so real. It's so easy for you guys who live in the US. You can just wait for a VIB Rouge, or you can wait for Pat McGrath to do a 20% off her website, which she did really recently. And you can just get that for $100. And I mean, $100 is still a lot of money for an eyeshadow palette, but at least you have that kind of luxury. I don't have that kind of luxury. For me, any way I do it, it's going to cost me 150 euros to get this here. Euros, not dollars. So I don't know what to do. Please tell me what to do. Sixth thing on my wish list is something that I heard about from Samantha Ravndahl here on YouTube, and she talked about these Tarte, I don't really know how they're called. Let me see whether I can find the full name for you. I'm going to put an image of those right up here so that you can see them. But they're called the Tarte Chroma Paint Pots. These are intriguing, but at the same time they cost over $20 a piece, if I'm not mistaken. And I just don't know whether they're worth it. According to Samantha, they were the best metallic eyeshadow ever. I'm particularly interested in the shadow Beach Babe, by the way, which is this one. And I don't know, have any of you tried any of these? Do you have any experience with them? Are they really all that special? Or are they just a regular ColourPop metallic eyeshadow? Because the price difference is pretty significant, and Tarte is again one of those brands that I have to pay significantly more for, because I have to pay the shipping and the customs and so I don't know, I'm really hesitating about these. They look really beautiful and I'm very intrigued by the formula, but at the same time I'm I don't know, Tarte, Tarte doesn't like make very exciting products as far as I'm concerned, especially not lately. So I'm not sure whether I should be getting any of these. What do you think? Alright, the next product on my wishlist is something that I am probably going to get eventually when I place another ColourPop order, and that is one of the Lustre Deluxe lipsticks in the shade Ghosted. One of my colleagues has this, and it is the most beautiful and unique wine-toned red. It looks absolutely stunning, and I already know I really like the formula of the Lustre Deluxe lipsticks, or at least the one that I tried, so I really want to have this color, so I think I'm going to get this one definitely, and I'm going to let you know how that went. The next product on my wishlist is also something that I really hesitate whether I want to try, because first of all it's a brand that I don't particularly find very appealing, and second of all, excuse me, hay fever season. And second of all, I'm not really sure how special the formula really is compared to what I already have in my collection. What I'm talking about is Ofra highlighters, and in particular this little palette here, which has like the 3 shades of highlighter from Ofra. I feel like that is a much better deal than the singles, because the singles are so expensive. They're like in the range of 28 or 29 euros for just one highlighter, and the packaging looks like utter shit. So I was thinking maybe this palette is a good way to go, because I can at least try the formula, have a variety of different shades, and make up my mind whether I really like Ofra highlighters or not. And by the way, the palette is I think in the range of 29 euros as well. I was looking at it on Beauty Bay the other day, and I was thinking really hard about whether I want to try this. The thing is, I already have a bunch of Anastasia highlighters, and I'm not really sure that the Ofra ones are that much more special and different compared to the Anastasia ones. What do you guys think? Do any of you have Ofra highlighters, and what do you think about them? Okay, and that brings us to the last product on my wish list. I do not have a picture of that product, but I am going to insert some sort of a promo photo that has been released already, and that is the new Dream Glow Kit from Anastasia. Norvina just said this morning on Instagram that it's coming really soon. That's why I included it in this video, even though there are no even promo pictures released yet, because I am 99.9% sure that I am going to want this glow kit. I love the glow kits from Anastasia, and especially the ones that have like the more funky colors, like Aurora. Aurora is like my ultimate favorite highlighter palette, anything. So I'm definitely going to get the Dream Glow Kit as soon as it is released. So that one is definitely going to be something that you will hear about in the future. So that completes my wish list for now. I am probably going to be adding more things to my wish list in the future, but I think I'm going to wait until I have something in the range of 10 products before I make another one of these videos. And I am going to come back to this wishlist video and give you a little update as soon as I obtain some of the products, so that I can give you my thoughts on whether or not I liked them. Please let me know if you have any of these and what your thoughts on these are. I really hope you're going to enjoy this series. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any other types of videos that you would like me to make for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!